Hello, this is Judy Baston, and I'm going here to talk about your upcoming assignments. The main focus, of course, is citations, but I also want to talk about the discussion, which is sort of a culmination of everything you've learned, you've read in your textbook, you've done the tutorials, you've practiced, watched the videos, you've practiced doing research. So this discussion sort of pulls all that together and gives you practice for when you're looking for more resources for your paper that's coming up in a couple weeks. So for this discussion, you will be looking for either a controversial issue, or if your issue has many different solutions or different sides, one that is different from what you normally thought about, or what you've normally read about. You're going to find that on your topic and post that as your original post, talking about that, and of course citing your source. Then what you'll do is you'll respond to two other classmates' posts about their topic. So again, you're going to have to maybe look at their research question again, look at the article that they used, and pull out keywords and start searching and finding something that either supports what they said or is another solution or another side to their issue that you can post on. And then, of course, replying back and forth. Like I said, this brings together everything you're doing, including last week's evaluation. So, of course, you will want to evaluate your sources that you originally find for your topic, plus what you find on other people's topics. So this is where that CRAP test comes into play. Then on to citations. The main assignment is you're going to be practicing citations. You've already started doing citations, of course, since week one, but this is really going to hone in. I'm really going to be going in depth and looking at the details to make sure you're doing everything correctly according to APA. So I have given you quite a few links, a video, a cheat sheet that you can print out and have by you, which I recommend. I do that when grading. I have the cheat sheet just in case I'm like, I need to check this. It's just nice to have right by you. There's the APA assistant that'll kind of give you some guidance, and of course the Purdue OWL, which you can go to and look for examples for each of the sources. Now I will say, you will need to use the template and follow there's an example for the very first one on top is an example of how it should look. So you need to have the citation and also the in-text citation, which is just the author and the date in parentheses. And that's how you will use the paraphrasing and so forth. I should add, I'm going to also add in there too a link to how to paraphrase, how to summarize and quote, and what those all mean. And then you do need to have that in-text citation in your discussion. So hopefully that will help you through that. And of course, also the Purdue OWL will help you and give you examples too. I will say, if you can use your sources on your topic for all examples. You might not have a print book. So if you just have to have a book around that you can use, or you've gone to the library and picked up something, local library, that's fine to use. I know having a print book on your topic is a little difficult. So whatever, make sure you have a print book, but it can be on any topic. The other thing that students have trouble with is you're going to have to find two websites. And so you may have already found one that you found for evaluating, and you can use that. But then you also need to find one, and this is what kind of throws everyone. You have to have one that has an author and one that doesn't. And sometimes it's easier to find one that doesn't have an author, and then sometimes for some people's topics, it's easier to find one that does have an author, and they can't find the other one. So do the best you can on that. That is a little difficult for some reason. It's either one or the other. It's very funny. And then, as I said, follow that template. Do it exactly as the template shows you the example, and you will need for several of those sources. So I think a print book, an ebook, two different kind of websites, a scholarly journal, a magazine, a newspaper. And of course, magazines and newspapers can be found online, but they can also be found using ProQuest or EBSCO. Those are all just right there, a little easier to find than on the web. So if you have any questions, please let me know.